I'm at Green Ridge State Forest in Maryland. I got a campsite for the night. Gonna do some hiking. I'm gonna walk down this trail and check out this overlook. I am filming on my phone today. I want to see how it works out. I picked up the new S23 and the camera seems pretty good. I guess I'll really be able to tell how the video is once I get back and I start editing. Wow, that's a nice view. Pretty much all trees down there, nothing to see. And I'm pretty sure the camera's picking up. You can see a slight haze. Currently have a ton of smoke coming down from the Canada wildfires. It's not too bad here. I think the air quality is still moderate, and it seems to be moving southeast. So hopefully that won't affect my stay here. So I have a lot to do before I actually get to the site and set up my camp. There's a trail that goes through an old tunnel. I'm not sure what type of tunnel it is, if it's a railroad tunnel or what it was used for. We're gonna check that out. And there is a small 4-mile loop trail. See if I can do the whole loop before it gets dark. It's around 1:30 in the afternoon now, so I think I'll have time to do everything. Doesn't seem to get really dark until between 8 and 9. I do have to go to the store. I need to pick up some supplies and food because I really don't have anything for dinner tonight. And we'll see if I can pick something up to cook or pick something up quick. I had to stop and check out this view. That's incredible. All right, onward and upward. Made it to the Paw Paw Tunnel Trail. I believe this is actually a canal trail. Saw a lot of bicyclists. I had to hunker down in my truck for about half an hour. It started pouring rain, but according to satellite, it was just one little spat, and it should be nice for the rest of the day, hopefully. Looks like they're doing construction on the tunnel, but luckily you can still go in the tunnel. There's just no through traffic. So if you were biking or hiking the canal trail, I guess they made an alternate path. But we're gonna walk down and check the tunnel out. Coming up on the tunnel, and I definitely hear construction sounds coming out there. Or that could be water, because now I'm seeing water flow down here. Man, that's crazy sounding. Oh, there's a truck coming, and it's just driving right through this. I want to do that. And that was that truck making all that noise, pulling a water buffalo. Wow. This is a really cool tunnel. I see the lighted thing, but I'm not sure how long I'm allowed to go for because they did say that the exit was blocked off. Man, I don't think there's anybody else in here. Wow. I guess that water's not that deep if that truck's driving through it. So looking at my phone screen right now, the lighting looks good. It almost looks brighter on the screen than it does in real life. I may try to turn on my flashlight on my phone and see if that makes any difference when we get farther down here, but yeah, it's looking like you guys will be able to see everything that I'm filming right now. In fact, I see a bug flying around or something. Oh wait, what is that? And that's not a bug, that's like a light reflection. That's very weird. I can see it on my screen, but I don't see it obviously in front of the screen, so I am not sure what that is. Alright, let's see if I can turn the flashlight on real quick. Okay, so the good news is this has a built-in button just to turn the flashlight on the phone. That's actually kind of cool. Like I said, my first time using this phone to make a video. I hope this all comes out okay. I'll probably post it anyways. Oh, that was just stepping in water. Oh crap, I might have to use this light to look at the ground. I mean, it's not a problem if I get my feet wet, but I'd just rather not deal with that. It is so creepy in here. And I know all the sounds I'm hearing are from the water, but oh my gosh. This is almost creepier than the Pennsylvania abandoned turnpike tunnels. And I think it's just because it's so quiet and still in here, where the turnpike tunnels had some sort of airflow. I think sound carried better in there, so you heard a lot more stuff. But this is like just... I'm gonna stop and see if you guys can just hear the drips. Yeah, it's extremely quiet in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all the way to the end of the tunnel and see what's down here. I'm kind of curious to see what construction they're actually doing to it. Because so far than that truck I've seen nothing actually in the tunnel. Oh, I thought I saw something shining over there. I think maybe you guys can see it. I'm putting it dead center in the camera. I don't know what it is. That's kind of weird. Alright. Anyways. You ever notice, like, if you go in places like this, you just automatically start whispering? Isn't that weird? Like, there's no reason for it. There's nobody else in here. The floor just got, like, ripples in it. And I don't know if water has caused that. But I believe even before the construction, this was, you know, you would ride your bicycle right through here. In fact, there are tire tracks, bike tire tracks. I'm guessing. Oh, I hear people's... Okay, I heard talking. There's actually people coming from the other way. Probably just checking out the tunnel. Hopefully not murderers. The floor here is a little uneven, so I just keep scraping my foot. I really hope I don't trip on my face. I found this marker on the wall of the tunnel. I'm almost at the end. And I did think that this was part of the Chesapeake Ohio Canal. And it's a trail that I actually am planning to do a bike trip on. So load up a bicycle and do some camping. The person that was following me was a construction worker. And he told me to watch out for snakes. I have not yet seen a snake. I think that would be really cool if there was some, but I will keep you updated if I find some. Coming up on the end of the tunnel, I think I saw some bats flying around, but possibly they could be starlings, I think, birds. So they got this gate here. See if I can peek through it and see what construction is being done, if any. Turn around. There's the end all the way down there. Alright. Okay. Looks like they're just chiseling out the rock and making this path a little better. Huh. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have a nice relaxing walk back down this tunnel, and I will let you know if I see anything like a snake or anything weird. Other than that, I'll see you on the other side. Made it out of the tunnel, didn't see any snakes or anything like that. But this is really neat if you happen to be around this area in Maryland. Come check it out. It's not a far walk at all. I think the tunnel is about half a mile long, so out and back it's a mile. I don't know when they're going to be done with construction. Guess it's time for me to go to the store, get some food, and then we'll check out the campsite. Time to get provisions. Got to the campsite. I actually really like this campsite. The ladies at the registration told me that this was one of the better ones. Actually, it's 2 picnic tables. We got our fire ring. I did have some firewood, so we're going to have a fire later. Oh, and the bugs are out, so next is bug spray. Clean up before I eat my dinner. Admittedly, I was a bit lazy on food. The convenience store that I went to actually had like a grill, so I ended up getting a cheeseburger. If I can get it open here. I mean, that looks decent. And got our step 2 ready to go, and some Cheetos. I didn't feel like eating fries, so now time to dig in. So the campsites here seem to be pretty far apart. I'm in number 8, and I passed 2 on this road, 10 and 9, before I got to 8. There's some trails that run off of this campsite. Not sure where they go. I walked down one, it looked like it was a dead end. This trail also looks a little bushy, so I'm not sure if they connect. There is a 4-mile loop trail that is in this area. I had dinner, early dinner, but I have snacks for later in case I get hungry. And of course, step 2s. I think I'm going to go around and get some kindling for my fire that I'm going to have later on tonight. I probably won't have it until it starts getting a little darker, because it's still a bit early. But nothing else really to set up, because tonight I'll be in my new truck camper setup. It doesn't look like much. All this is kind of thrown in here. So the mattress there is folded in half. So I unfold that, and when I lay in diagonally, I'm not a really big dude. So it's actually really comfortable to sleep in there. Of course, I do have all of my supplies in here. I have a hammock, I have my tent, I have a bunch of different pieces of gear that I could use in case I wasn't able to sleep in the back of the truck for whatever reason. I did think about setting up a hammock, but that's just so much work and I have to tear it down in the morning. So I'll just stay in the back of the truck. This side here I'm trying to make into the kitchen side. So I have my Coleman grill in the back. I just got this foldable sink, to wash stuff in. Got my instant coffee and just other odds and ends that, you know, you would have in a little kitchen setup for a camper. This is a work in progress. I still have lots of things to add to it. And I have to fix some things, like when I push the doors back in, they always catch on my trekking poles. But it's not too bad of a setup. Very comfortable. I do have a string of LED lights you can see that goes around the whole interior, and they light it up very well. Unfortunately, just the other day, I accidentally closed the tailgate on the wire. So I'm really hoping, focus. I'm really hoping I can repair that. Hopefully I can. If not, I'll just get another strip. I need to do something about the strip falling down anyways. The adhesive is not very good. I stuck it to some Velcro because Velcro will not come off the inside of this. But it's coming off the Velcro strip. So I need to find a way to secure it a little better. But that's a project for a later time. I think I'll gather up my firewood and then I will relax for the rest of the night. Doesn't get better than this, folks. Got a couple hours of daylight left. Gonna start the fire soon. Man, it's so relaxing. I always feel recharged when I get out. Sun's starting to get pretty low, so I'm going to start my fire. Got my nice little fire going. I got a few logs over there for the rest of the night. Won't last too long, but that's okay. I'll probably turn in a little early once these burn down anyways. I really want to thank you guys for watching. I know I don't post that often. I told myself when I started this channel I was not going to have a set schedule. I was just going to post whenever I'm able to. I'm learning that it takes a lot of dedication for editing. Editing takes a very long time, and I enjoy doing it, but those time constraints make it hard for me to consistently put out videos. But I appreciate it if you're subscribed, and if you want to see more, or if you have any places all along the East Coast that you think would be cool for me to check out, please put it in the comments. Well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of this fire before I turn in. Before I turn in for the night, I thought I'd show you guys how I do my setup here. So I have this about 2-inch thick mattress. I do have the military sleep system. I don't actually sleep in it. I just put it on top for extra cushion. I do have a top coat I use. Now, this mattress is jammed pretty much all the way in the back corner. And then I'll put the tailgate up and it will roll up a bit like that. But it's not that bad. So my feet go on this end and my head is down there in the corner. It's pretty comfortable. And I'm going to hop in and I'll show you guys a view from inside when I have everything closed up. Alright, I'm all tucked in. See, I got my top quilt. And you see the corner of the mattress kind of sticks up. But it goes the length. Man, I see smoke or dust in here or something. It's probably dust. It was very dusty on these trails. And then I keep my shoes there on that mat so it doesn't get, dirt in here. I do have my power bank that I use for charging my devices, and it is super cozy in here, and it stays really warm. These blackout curtains I have on both the side windows completely blocks light coming in or out. Normally I would have the LED strip on, but of course I broke it, so I got to replace that. But it's time to turn in, and I will probably shoot some video tomorrow morning of packing up, even though there's not really anything to pack up. And I'll most likely wake up and have some coffee tomorrow morning and then start my drive home. All right. Good night, everybody. Good morning. I slept very well last night. I was perfectly warm in this top coat I have. I did not check to see what the low last night was, but it was a little chilly sitting out there by the fire after a while. But I guess it's time to get up and start the day. All packed up and ready to go. Gonna hit the road. Maybe find some coffee. I do have instant coffee that I brought with me, but I feel like getting some store-bought coffee. No need to waste my stove fuel. Alright folks, I'm back at that convenience store I was yesterday. Gonna make a quick pit stop and then head home. I really appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take it easy.